Welcome. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Actually, it's funny. I think I say that all the time, but I am excited to be here today because my passion is helping you nurses end this struggle with losing weight, to lose this weight for the last time, because I know it's possible. I've done it and all my clients are doing it too. And so I want to be here in my podcast, giving you everything that I give my clients and that I use too, and I still use to this day. And today, one of the things that I want to talk about that has come up so many times when I get on consult calls, when I get on the free calls and give value and help them out, help you nurses out, is one of the things that comes up is you want to so badly lose weight, but your excuse, and don't get me wrong, I don't want to offend you, but it is an excuse. And I'll tell you why it is. But this excuse of, well, I have to wait for the perfect time to start losing weight. This isn't the right time. Like, that's what I hear a lot of. And you believe it. You believe it to be true. And that's why you may get offended when I say, but it's an excuse. But it is an excuse. I know you believe it, but it's just a thought your brain is giving you. And the reason why is because, well, there's a few reasons. The first one is that our brains really want to keep us safe. And so if you are, not believing that you can lose this weight, so we get on a call and you really want to lose weight, but underneath the surface, you're really doubting if this is going to work. You go to your past from, well, I've never done it before. Nothing's worked before. So there's a belief inside you in the back of your brain, but not believing that this will work, not believing that you can do it. That's what's stopping you. It's not that you have to wait for the right or perfect time. Is you have to just believe that you can do this no matter what. Believe that what I'm teaching you, what we go through in the program, what the process is will work. You have to let go of your brain wanting to keep you safe, wanting to pull you to the past, but see, it's never worked before. So it's not the right time. It's just your brain's excuse. It's an excuse using to protect you, to keep you safe from failing. That's the other thing, is you are so afraid of failing. That's number two. We, as our brains, are wired from the past, from when we grow up. I don't know about you, but I grew up, failing isn't good. It's not bad. We have to, if you don't get it right, it's wrong, and wrong is bad. Failing is not good. And so many times, doing our diets, and that's why the traditional diets don't work, is because, think about it. How many times have you failed on the diets? Those diets don't teach you that there's nothing wrong with failing. You have learned that failing is bad. And so, when you will fall off the wagon or have an overeat, you quit, you give up because I failed at this diet. And then your brain just goes to, well, that wasn't the right diet. It's not the right foods to eat. Let's go find something else. Instead, what you have to know is failing is part of this process. That's how I lost 100 pounds 13 years ago, was I failed, and I failed a lot. But instead of looking at failure as wrong and bad, I looked at, how can I learn from this? What can I find that will give me the solution that I'm looking for? It's becoming like the scientist, not the judge. That's the thing with failure. We're so good at judging ourselves. We're so good at saying, you failed, there's something wrong with you, you'll never get this. I want you to look at being a scientist, getting curious on, okay, I failed. Okay, this didn't work. Why not? What's going on? Let's get underneath the surface on what's going on here. Like, you need to have this mindset that you have to fail so many times to get to where you want to go. That's how you do it. Like, even in my business, I have to be okay with the discomfort of failing, because that's how I get up again. I'm like, okay, this didn't work. What do I need to do different? It's like, okay, what worked? What didn't work? What can I do different next time? That's how we get to our goal. Really embrace failing, because failing is going to get you moving forward to where you want to go. Like, look at all the diets you did that you failed at, that you thought there's something wrong with you, something wrong with the diets. Did you learn anything different? Did you learn, okay, well, I overate because I was stressed at work and I came home and I just wanted relief from it? No, we just put it on the food. And that's number three. Number three is taking responsibility. And this is a tough one, because we like to put the blame on, it was that diet, it just didn't have the right foods I should be eating. It didn't take into consideration my life. And don't get me wrong, yes, we have to find things that do, but we're so focused on the diet should have given us everything, but it doesn't. We need to look at underneath the surface. So we're blaming the diet, but when we go blaming other things, so even the circumstances, like, you're going through something in your health, there's a health issue that you're going on, you're having troubles at home with your marriage or with your kids, so you're blaming those circumstances, things outside of you, for you not being able to stick with this, to lose this weight. But that's you just giving away your power. If you want to lose this weight, you need to take the responsibility and go, okay, this is going on. What can I do? What control do I have? It isn't a this or that. Like, this is what I want you to really consider here, is there is no right time to start. Our life will always have something come up. It does. We have a normal life. That's the way it is. Even the mundane things like needing to clean, needing to cook, needing to drive somewhere. Like, some people think of those as taking away from, it's not the right time, because I have all that in my life. But, we have to really take into consideration that this is on us. This is us needing to needing to really let go of this perfect, because we've so been brought up on this the perfect time, the right thing, the wrong thing. Like, there is no right or wrong, good or bad, perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. Start with where you're at. That is exactly what I teach in my program. We start with where you're at. If there's lots going on in your life, then we start with baby steps. You don't have to put your weight loss on hold and wait till everything's in order in your life, because that will never happen. I was at a funeral the other day, and she really struggled with weight. And I'm glad she never put her life on hold because of her weight. She was one of those women that she was amazing. And yeah, she struggled with the weight. She lost and gained and lost and gained, but she always kept moving forward and learning and growing. And she didn't put anything on hold. She lived her life to the fullest. And I'm so grateful that she did, because at 57, passing away, she got to have the most amazing life, no matter the weight she's at. And I want you to know that is the weight you're at doesn't make you good or bad. It doesn't define your worth or your value. Stop hiding because of the weight you're at. Stop not doing things because of the weight you're at. Let go. It's your mind. It's your perceptions of what you think is right or wrong or good or bad. And just live your life. Like, that's what I'm wanting you to get out of this. Is there is no right. There is no perfect. There's just being where you're at right now, this present moment, doing what you need to do, even if it's the most simplest, smallest thing, but believing no matter what, that you will figure this out, that you will lose the weight. And the only way that you're going to get that is just using your mind, being aware, and just reminding yourself every day, you got this, you're going to figure it out. And if you want help, I am here for you. We can jump on a free call. We can explore where you're at, what's stopping you, because it's a real struggle inside. It's painful. I've been there. And don't get me wrong, I still have those days, but I don't let them get me down for a long period of time. And I don't let them stop me, sabotage me. Yeah, I have my little hiccups. There's a day or two goes by where, I'm sort of like at that point where I just need to slow down, take inventory, figure out what my brain is telling me, because that is the most important thing when it comes to weight loss, is those things that your brain is telling you. That your brain is telling you, well, it's not the right time. It's not the perfect time. And I want you to respond back to this brain of yours. It's a human brain. Your human brain is designed to keep you safe. That's normal. And talk back to your brain and say, hey, brain, thanks for looking after me, but I got this. I don't need you to give me these excuses anymore, because they're just excuses. I'm not taking them anymore. I'm believing this. I'm thinking this. I'm thinking, I got this. I can fail, and failure is a good thing because I'm going to learn and grow from it. So I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope this really helps you. And like I said, if you really want more help with it, you can check me out at KarenSchabel.com and go to /contact, and you can book a free call there. And on the free call, I will not ever push you into signing up for my program, because honestly, if anybody ever manipulates you or tries to push you into something, you're never going to do it, because it's got to be you. It's got to come from you. We can't do something that's given to us unless we believe that we want to do it, that it's going to work for us. So I hope this is helpful, and have an amazing day. Bye-bye.